So today's session for the Saturday, what we're looking at here is initially some lower body work, so hips and legs. We can treat this as just some mobility work. We can go body weight. But if you're feeling a bit, if you're rested or have a bit in the tank, you want to push it a little bit, you can use some weights here. So just kind of, again, this is my first round of these, so a little bit slower, a little bit kind of clunky looking here, but I just don't want to rush through this. And again, you could even do a warm-up round body weight, just kind of get into the groove of the movement. But really, again, slow and controlled, just making sure there's no pressure on the inside of the knee, just the usual on this one. Nice strong core and tall posture throughout the torso. So we're going to do a lunge combination next. Again, you can, depending where you're at or fatigue or how you're feeling at the minute, we can treat this as more mobility work, go body weight, and sink into it, use it as a stretch, or we can go weighted here. So basically, lateral lunge, kind of get back to reset, and then just do a reverse lunge, same side. So we're going to do 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. So it's interesting to see here, when I step to my right, it's actually my right leg that's straight here. It's still bent. So from an injury I sustained about 2 or 3 months ago, my medial ligament, I suspect I tore it to some degree. It's just funny to see compensatory patterns occur when you don't even realize it at the time. I felt like my leg was absolutely straight here, but obviously it's a kind of a protective mechanism. I'm unconsciously bending my knee slightly, so again, just something to be aware of, at least for myself even, but it's interesting to see how the body does set off these compensatory patterns without even realizing. And again, when we're back into a chaotic or a sporting environment, that's when shit can happen, I guess. So it's just always good, even to maybe the odd time for yourself, to film your own movement and just have a look at it and see what's going on, if there's any asymmetries happening. So onto the left side now, and again you can see that trailing leg, the left leg, which looks like the right leg here, is actually straight. So definitely a difference between right and left side. So 3 rounds for the legs, for the windshield wipers, the hips and the legs, lateral lunge, reverse lunge. Then we're coming into just a superset of chest, shoulders, arms, triceps, I guess. So rolling tricep push-up. Again, I'm just trying to do one more repetition on last week. So instead of throwing a million different kind of variations, just trying to, get better at the one movement at the moment. So again, a few things through my core I can improve on, but we're slowly getting there. So when I've done these, I'm going for 6 repetitions today. I'm going to go into something for the front of the shoulders here, just a front raise. So dumbbell, kettlebell, we can use both arms at the same time, one dumbbell in each hand. And again, trying to brace through my abs, my glutes, so I'm keeping my torso rigid. And I'm trying to keep my traps relaxed as well, so I'm not shrugging up as I raise the weight. So we're going to go 3 rounds of these movements as well. So 3 sets of the rolling tricep push-up and 3 sets of the front raise. So onto the fun stuff now, core and arms and core. So I'm just doing a towel curl variation here. So I'm just going to go for 12 repetitions on this one. And when that is done, I'm going to move on to the chair bench dips. So with the dips, again, it's 3 rounds, and kind of I'd be okay on dips with rings or bars and whatever else. So I'm just going to push the chair dips out to 20 repetitions today on this one. Again, work just within your own ability and range. You want to get like decent range throughout the I guess the repetition, but also you want to make sure by the end of the set or the end of the well, I guess yeah, the end of the set that you are getting good burn in the triceps too. So we're not just kind of going through the motions, but again, all these bodyweight movements, it's about intent. And you want to get that target muscle group really working here, okay? So there's no point in kind of just like gaming it, but just focus on each movement, each repetition, making each one count. So the triceps are done. We're going to move on to the contra lateral sit up next. So there'll probably be a little bit of shoulder fatigue or tricep fatigue already coming into these. So what we're trying to do here is with the arm that's locked out, the arm that has the weight, I want to try and again make sure that weight stays over my shoulder the whole time. So when I sit up, I'm not pushing the weight out in front of me. It stays up over the shoulder, and again, arm is locked out as straight as possible. I guess my dodgy elbows, it's basically locked out for me. So the one thing about this one as well is I'm kind of working pretty hard on the way back down. So I'm kind of unloading or unlocking one vertebrae at a time almost. So I don't want to have my back kind of, super arched and just fall backwards. I want to kind of unravel or unlock the facet joints in the spine just one at a time. Just control, 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 control. And again, my shoulder blades don't have to touch the floor, but I want to just kind of make sure I'm pulling my tummy in and really staying braced on the way back down as well. So it's more about quality repetitions really here. I'm gunning for 10 repetitions each side on this one, but again, if you find this particularly challenging, we can knock it back a few reps, even 8 repetitions each side, but just do keep it balanced. So keep the same amount of repetitions on both sides on this one. So for the last movement, I'm going to do some side bends and I'm just going to throw the band in anyway, just to show as an option what you can do to increase the resistance curve, I guess, in this one. So I'm just looping the band through once here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my toes through on the far foot, stepping down on the near foot. So creating a little bit of extra tension here. Okay, so again with the side bend, I'm already kind of lowering a couple of inches. I'm not reaching like super low or reaching for the floor here. So a lot of times I think people try to increase the range here, and what they're doing is they're ending up kind of leaning or kind of tipping forward. So I say to people, it's almost like you're standing right in front of a wall. You can't move forward, you can only move sideways here. So again, squeezing through the opposite side as well on the way up in glutes. I'm going to go for 10 on one side. When that's done, I'm going to switch up. I'm going to do 10 on the other side. Again, if you don't have bands or if the weight is a little bit lighter, we can bump up the repetition range to, even 15 repetitions each side. So again, it's the curls, it's the dips, it's the contra lateral sit up, and it's a side bend. And for this one, I'm just banging out 3 rounds. But if you want to do an extra round, throw in a 4th round, yeah, go for it. And that is our Saturday workout.